We had so much fun this past year.
Yeah, 2019 was an amazing year.
We did so much, like reading the entire Bible.
As a church, we called this year the Year of Biblical Literacy.
When we heard about the Year of Biblical Literacy, we were excited but a little bit nervous because we've gone to church for a long time, but I've never actually read through the whole Bible before. I felt like everybody at Trinity made it really low pressure, so we decided to give it a try, and we jumped in, we joined a small group.
It's given me the impetus to actually complete something that I've always wanted to complete. I think it's made me think more about not only my relationship with God, but my relationship with people around me.
I feel like I've done something I've wanted to do for 15 years.
This year, we also did a lot of serving and celebrated and participated in Trinity Serves Sundays. These Sundays have become some of my favorite, where we get to serve others.
As always, Sky Kids and Summer Quest camps were so great. There were 131 kids this year at Summer Quest and 179 at Sky Kids.
The community here is definitely one of the things that keeps me coming back. I've met some of my best friends through Summer Quest, and every year it seems like you grow closer to the people you know, and you meet a couple new people that you become great friends with by the end of the week.
This fall, we had our largest group of teens signed up for Huddles ever, 108 students.
Trinity is growing, and did you know there's some serious momentum in Westchester? A number of families have already been meeting since before March of this year.
I feel like God is at work in this area, and it's just neat to be a part of that and see our kids be a part of that. They're not just excited about the church, they're excited about their relationship with Jesus. Coming to a new area and how do you find your community? We were able to get involved in a small group. We've continued with that group for the last few years. Those relationships have deepened. I think it's helped our marriage and our family as well.
Have you been to Kingdom Come? I look forward to these worship nights where I get to be in God's presence with friends, see people from a different location, or bring friends that don't come to Trinity.
Groups are one of the most important things we participate in here at Trinity. This year we had a total of 374 people who signed up for over 40 groups.
And we had our very first Alpha in Spanish. Although numbers don't tell the whole story, they do tell us that more people than ever are interested in growing closer to each other and to God.
I've only been going to church a few months, and I'm trying to get as much as I can. And, if you're not the most social person or you don't feel like you're that connected in the church community right now, definitely groups are, for you. Take that leap of faith and know that everyone there kind of pursuing the same thing, God's heart, and God's heart is all love for us. So that's why I'd encourage groups.
And let's not forget how God has worked in our leadership team this year. After a significant time of so many of our church families leading into prayer and discernment, Ben Valentine was announced as Trinity's senior pastor. It's so clear that God was present through the whole process. We're so thankful for all of our amazing church staff and how our staff and volunteer leaders give so much of their time and energy to make Trinity, Trinity. Easter was amazing, and we know Christmas will be as well. I love the photo booths and worshiping alongside my church family during the service. We can't wait for what God has for us this Christmas.